The Midnight pre-patch event has finally begun, which means it's time to get some characters geared up and ready for Midnight launch for a super smooth leveling experience. Hi, my name is Saluun and I make videos about World of Warcraft weekly. So, if you're into WoW, then hit that subscribe button and let's get started. Maybe you just came back to the game, leveled up and you feel a bit lost. Well, don't worry, I got you covered. First, you'll need to grab a cloak called Reshi Wraps, which is the highest item level cloak you can get and quite powerful as well. You can grab this through starting the Karash campaign by talking to Alaria in Dornogal. The quest is called a Shadowy Invitation. If you got Reshi Wraps on another character before, then you can skip the quest to get the cloak at Omen after going through the portal to Karash. If not, then just continue doing the campaign until you receive your cloak. If you skipped, fly to this small island in Karash to talk to Hashim, who gives you your cloak. You will need to empower your cloak by collecting strands, which come from weekly activities, delve chests, Mythic Plus and raiding. Make sure to purchase a fiber socket from Hashim for your cloak as well. When logging in during the pre-patch event, you will automatically receive a quest called The Cult Within. If you didn't get it automatically, you can pick it up from Romath in Orgrimmar or Umbric in Stormwind. This will lead you to the Twilight Highlands, and after a short quest chain, we get 2 weekly quests available. These can be only completed once every week, so unfortunately pointless to do it with multiple characters. World quests are the same, but a new world quest will pop up when another expires, so keep an eye out for new ones. There are rares you can farm who have a chance to drop a champion item, which Blizzard has buffed in a recent hotfix, but it's pretty random. For example, on my rogue I got 2 male items, a warglaive and a 2-hand sword out of 4 rares so far. You'll also get 2 to 3 Twilight's Blade insignia for killing them. If you do both weeklies and all the world quests, you'll be able to buy champion items from Armorer Kalinovan. But don't buy anything yet. Hold on for now, I'll explain soon why. If you haven't played in a long time and you don't know what champion means, it means normal raid item level. I'll leave up an explanation on the screen for each equipment term so you know what they mean. This is not all, of course. Between the 27th of January and 20th of February and 11th for the EU, the Turbulent Time Viz will be still active as well, which means you can pick up a weekly quest from Archivist Frithran for a heroic item level cache. Additionally, between 27th of January and 3rd of February and 4th for EU, you can get a second heroic cache by doing the weekly quest for the Ulduar Timewalking raid called Disturbance Detected Ulduar. You can pick this up in the northern version of Dalaran from Wormu. To join an Ulduar Timewalking raid, just head to the group finder, go to pre-made groups and they will be listed under Raids Legacy. If you're under-geared and want to complete the frozen path through time, you should do a full run. If you only care about the Disturbance Detected quest, feel free to join a Yogg-Saron skip run. You might wipe on the first boss unfortunately because it's a mess, but the rest of the raid is typically a cakewalk. The bosses can drop champion item level gear. Additionally, you can also gamble for champion gear through the ethereal equipment chests. You can buy these for Valorstones, which is something that drops from pretty much everything. The best source I'd say are vault quests in the War Within zones, but you can get them from delves, dungeons, raids and even campaign quests. Valorstones are warband transferable, but 20% will be lost in the transfer. The biggest upside to these loot boxes are that these are the fastest way to obtain champion gear with very low effort, but the downside is that it's completely random what you get, so you can get duplicate items. If you have high renown levels with all the War Within factions, Make sure to visit all the renowned quartermasters to get a bunch of free Valorstones, weathered crests, and 1 Dove key per faction if you haven't picked them up before. Once you got all the heroic items or opened some loot boxes, now go back to the Twilight Highlands and spend your Twilight Blades insignias on items you don't have champion or higher yet. If you're still not fully champion geared yet, then head into Tier 8 Bountiful Doves. You'll need restored coffer keys for this, which you can gain from 4 pinnacle caches which come from War Within Weeklies, or by combining coffer key shards which also come from Weeklies and World Quests. If you haven't received the Dover's Bounty from your first 3 Dove runs, make sure to buy a Shrieking Quartz for 2000 undercoins from Sir Finley, who's at the Dove headquarters in Dornogal. Use this when you reach the Dove checkpoint to summon the Nemesis, who will drop the Dover's Bounty even if you die, and make sure to use it before you finish the Dove. Also make sure to catalyze your champion or higher gear into tier pieces so you do more damage or healing. You'll have 8 charges by default and you can loot more from Dove's dungeons and raids. That's it for mostly solo content. If you're interested in gearing further, the only way will be heroic raiding or +6 and higher mythic keystones, as they will drop heroic gear. If you do decide to do either, make sure to pick up the Turbo Boost quest because it awards you with puzzling carter chips, which you can spend on heroic trinkets or weapons. That's pretty much it for fast gearing. Despite Blizzard already buffing insignia drops from rares, I really hope they continue buffing the drops because apart from gear, you might want to spend them on a mount, housing decor or toys and pets, and at the current rate we won't be able to buy everything. Anyway, that's it from me. If you're a returning player and you enjoyed Transmog, make sure to check out this video about easy to obtain Transmog sets in the War Within. Like this video if you found it useful, and subscribe for more WoW content. I'll see you all next time. Bye bye!